When you see a maid with her hands empty, call out to her. Well, that's a line from an old movie I saw once. It basically means that a capable maid should be kept busy at all times. Oh, we're doing Sachi work today, huh? Excluding the bridesmaid, whose main responsibility is getting drunk at her friend's wedding, the essence of a maid is service. Her job is to anticipate her employer's actions and needs, then take care of his dirty work in advance. This generally involves tools of some kind, so a maid who isn't carrying anything tends to be an idle, unemployed maid. You can apply the idea. Oh God! Why'd the hiccups start? Oh boy, this is gonna get rough. You can apply the idea to other occupations as well. A good soldier always carries a well-maintained rifle, and a diligent student should always have a reference book or two on their person. I'm suppressing the hiccups. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, just hold my breath for a little bit. But in some cases, the opposite may also be true. As I've just discovered, there are certain maids who catch your attention when their hands are full rather than empty. What are you doing, Sachi? Why are you being weird? The maid in question, Sachi, as of fairly recently my classmate. Why is she like inching closer to me? Oh, just yesterday we sat at our desks in the same classroom, pursuing our studies together, and now here she is, walking in my direction, dragging a metal bat roughly across the floor. In this country, where guns and bladed weapons are strictly prohibited, this is about as suspicious as it gets. So show this scene to 10,000 Japanese, and I think everyone would mistake her for a dangerous person. Sachi. Of course, I don't actually have any proof that assumption would be a mistake on my part. Maybe she really is planning to burst into someone's room and launch an attack. Okay, so, who's the target? Unable to suppress my doubts, I call out to Sachi with the question foremost on my mind. She turns to face me with a blank expression of confusion. Her nonplussed face is enough to confirm that my worst suspicions are founded, or were unfounded. My interrogation proceeds to the next logical point of inquiry. What's that metal bat in your right hand? Okay, well, no, that's not. I wasn't asking for the brand, and your pronunciation was fine the first time. I'm literally asking who you're trying to kill right now. I just want to know why you have the metal bat in your hand, and what you intend to use it for. God. It wasn't that hard of a question. Closing her eyes, she nods in satisfaction at resolving the puzzle. If I was having this conversation with someone from Ichigaya, we would have gotten to this point in 2 seconds or less. Communication between students, as you see, is a comparatively involved and troublesome process. I do not trust Michiru with a bat of any sorts. What the fuck? Michiru asked for that? She planned to challenge Sakaki to a duel or something? Because I think she would lose still. Your position inside the hierarchy of your community is established fairly quickly. For those determined to move up the ladder, single combat is a fairly common means of advancement. Perhaps this is a good opportunity to witness such a moment of struggle. You know what? Mind if I come with you? God, it's gonna be so dumb. Alright then, let's go. Fucking, who cares? Let's see what's up. When we reach Michiru's room, Sachi knocks on the door slightly. There's a fucking password, Jesus. Mountain? What? Why? River? What? Huh? With this brief, cryptic exchange of words, the door swings open. Uh-huh. What's up? I'm also here. In the next moment, a shock of distinctive bleached gold hair springs out toward me. I don't remember doing anything warranting a hug from you, actually, woman. Oh. Oh, we just reached that base. Look.
途中で風見さんと会って、みちる様のところに行くと言ったら、ついて行ってもいいかと言われたので。
I'm just saying, like, this is kind of suspicious that you'd ask for a fucking metal bat. Not saying you're gonna kill anybody, I'm just saying, like, why?
なんで?
Yeah, that's my question. Why not? Just felt like seeing you, Michiru. Bullshit.
そんな見えすいた嘘に。私は騙されないわよ。
God, she tries so hard to be soon, but she's really bad.
その割にはまんざらでもないって顔をしています。
Thanks, Sachi. Thanks for being on my side this time.
そこは拾わなくていいところよ、サチ。
Nah, she's good. I'll tell her otherwise later.
すみません。
So, about this bat. What exactly are you planning to use it for?
それは乙女の秘密ってやつよ。男のあんたなんかに教えられるわけないでしょ。
Yeah, but you have one secret that involves probably your heart. But the other one, this one, I don't think should be a secret. Does a metal bat have any female-specific applications?
それじゃあありがとう、サチ。このお礼は必ずするから。
Oh, this girl.
はい。
With this exchange, Michiru quickly retreats back into her room and Sachi starts to walk off with a satisfied expression on her face. Sachi, aren't you interested in what Michiru plans to use that bat for?
私の仕事はただ頼まれたものを届けるだけですから。
Can we tell Sachi to be interested and then she would have to... Uh-huh. True, demonstrating the discretion to refrain from inquiring into the circumstances of your clients is a vital step toward establishing trusting business relationships. Sachi seems to view her responsibility as a I almost said crass representative. What's a crass representative? The fuck? Class representative from an admirably professional perspective. Impressive, Sachi. You've exceeded my expectations yet again.
ありがとうございます。
I like when we make her get blush a little bit. Watching Sachi's face flush slightly red, I continue with my questions. So, what's next on your schedule?
次は中庭の花壇にお水をまこうと思ってます。
Wait, that's it? We're not gonna question any further about this? Is this also part of your job as class rep?
クラス委員の仕事ではないですが、以前学園長さんに枯れない程度に水をやってもらえると助かると言われたので。
God, why is Sachi like the perfect Swiss Army knife? I see. Seems that woman's been saving on labor costs by relying on volunteers for simple maintenance work. Next time you see the principal getting ready to push work on you, I think you should tell her the following. Come back after you fix that habit of baby talking to your pets.
わかりました。
Also, one more request. Would you mind if I continue observing your work for a while?
はい。私は別に構いませんけど。
I like how we just do really anything we want, honestly. Something the matter?
私を見ているだけだと、風見さんが退屈なんじゃないかと。
Well, you'd be surprised at what I consider boring, and, I mean, look at me. Look at me! I have no hobbies! No worries on that front. I've always been entertained through enough to last me for a while. Sachi tilts her head to the side in a gesture of pure bewilderment. More time I spend around this girl, the more I realize that she's a natural airhead. The type so oblivious she doesn't even realize she's missing out on everyone else's jokes. Alright, that's that. Don't mind me. I'll keep out of your hair.
Hi.
Your cute pink hair. I like that transition. Upon entering the courtyard, Sachi immediately begins watering the rows of flowers. If you forget the strange act that is taking place in a Japanese school, this little scene of a maid caring for the flower beds is truly picturesque. Are those purple flowers are they flowers?
はい。クマツヅラ科の多年草で、日本では美女桜って呼ばれたりしています。
Ooh, I could say that a lot better than I could the other one. You're pretty knowledgeable, you know that?
詳しい まではいかないですけど、枯らさない程度に最低限のことは調べました。
I see. You're the ever diligent one, aren't you? Why are you surprised? All of a sudden, Sachi stops moving her watering can. She bends down and opens the flower's bulb with her hand, carefully examining it. Something wrong?
この子の葉っぱ、白くなってます。
Oh no, she's gonna take her job super seriously. Crouching down next to her to take a look, I quickly understand why she's so concerned. One of the flower's petals is almost entirely covered in white, as if someone's dusted it with powder. Looks like flower disease. You shouldn't be sparkling at that. At my word, Sachi looks at me with eyes full of anticipation. Sorry, but that doesn't mean it's become edible. It's more commonly known as a powdery mildew disease. You see it a lot when you're growing wheat or grapes.
そうだったんですか。
I knew that about the wheat, but I didn't know it was a grape thing too. It's caused by parasitic fungus, so the most effective response would probably be using chemical fungicides on the affecting plants.
殺菌剤。
If you ask the principal, I'm sure she'll get some for you. Sachi can make her own. She's fucking can make like mustard gas and shit. Like, what is it? Something on your mind?
風見さんの方こそ花のことに詳しいなと思って。
Well, you see, not in particular. Guess I'm actually pretty similar to you in this respect, Sachi. Someone told me to read books, and I've just been following those orders. After a while, a lot of random trivia gets accumulated in my mind. It does come in handy every so often. God, we're so cool. Sachi doesn't respond to my words verbally, but her smile seems slightly brighter than usual. Where am I? Oh. So, where are we headed into next?
おトイレです。
Oh, not the bathroom. That's so, huh?
はい。
The conversation comes to an abrupt end. We walk on in silence. This is awkward. ... After a little while, we arrive in front of the girls' bathroom. Hey, Sachi, mind if I stop you a second here?
なんでしょう。
If we take another step forward here, I'm gonna be trespassing in the girls' bathroom.
そうなりますね。
And we simply could not allow that. So, and you don't have a problem with that.
私がどうというよりは、もしその現場を他の誰かに見られた場合、風見さんの信用を著しく損なう恐れがあると思いますけど。
But if they see me with you, just watching you clean the bath, that's probably also gonna be very bad, so... Oh god. Seems she at least understands that a man entering a female restroom is not generally considered acceptable. Oh. So next up is cleaning the grand bathroom,
はい。この時間帯にお風呂に入ろうとする人は少ないので、いつもこのくらいに掃除をすることが多いです。
God, I like that. They actually put in the effort because it is the grand bathroom that it's gonna echo. It's kind of cool. You plan on doing it by yourself today as usual?
そうですね。私は分身したり、自分そっくりのロボットを作ったりする力は持っていないので。
Did they do this when we were here last time? I don't remember. I think I would have said something. True. Don't think I can help you on that front myself. That said, she could at least try asking one of the others for assistance once in a while. Maybe it has something to do with her firm's set of beliefs about her responsibilities as class representative? Why? What? While I'm pondering the matter, Sachi has already calmly begun her work. After stopping the hot water that's constantly trickling into the oversized bath, she begins to lightly rinse the other areas of the bathroom using the shower head. From the quick, confident movement of her hands, it's obvious that she's repeated this procedure many, many times. It's pretty clear that Michiru or Amine helping is a rare event. I think she's effectively been cleaning this place all by herself for a long time now. I should help. Since I did tell Sachi I'd stay out of her way, it was my intention not to interfere with her work as much as possible. But just standing here and watching as my classmate does manual labor just feels fucking terrible. Hey Sachi,
はい。
this is just an offer, but how about I help as well?
でも、ここの掃除は風見さんが頼まれたわけではないですし。
Technically, it's all of our responsibility. Yeah, but I'd like to help, as long as I wouldn't get in the way. What do you say? Come on, come on.
そうですね。風見さんはどことなく不思議な力が使えたりしそうな雰囲気があるので、その力を駆使して手伝っていただけると助かるかもしれません。
I don't care what anyone says, that power would be actually fucking amazing. Just walk into your room or the bathroom or wherever and just, whoop, it's all clean. Oh, I wouldn't ever have to clean anything ever again. Unfortunately, I don't have any supernatural skills. But I do have some confidence in my basic physical capabilities.
わかりました。では、体力を駆使してよろしくお願いします。
Sure. Alright. Alright. Let's get down to it. Your orders? She doesn't give orders. What's wrong?
実は私、人に指示を出すのがあまり得意ではなくて。
I see. In that case, you want me to give the commands?
はい、その方が助かります。
Sachi is a weird one, I swear, man. Got it. We're dividing the bathroom into two halves. Sachi, continue working on the area from the entrance to the right hall. I'll assume responsibility for the left half. Our objective will be to finish the work in 15 minutes. Is that acceptable? Dude, she could clean that shit in like 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Maybe good response. Maybe because we said 15 minutes? Ooh, it'll be like she'll actually take that 15 minutes and go slow instead of fucking hauling ass. Having completed the division of labor, I quickly, quietly, brain, move my brush along the tiled floor, precisely imitating Sachi's movements as I observed them earlier. Throwing yourself into a mindless task like this every once in a while isn't a bad thing. Helps maintain your ability to concentrate. Oh, what are you doing, Sachi? What's wrong? Oh, what? Sachi lets out a small cry, and there's the sound of something toppling over. What did you just do, Sachi? When I turn around, I find Sachi sitting on her backside on the bathroom floor. She seems somewhat dazed. You plan to clean the floor with your clothes instead of the brush?
なるほど。その考えはありませんでした。目から鱗です。
You never thought you'd ever slip and fall on your ass? In a gesture that's growing increasingly familiar to me, Sachi nods her head vigorously several times. It seems to be a sign she's absorbing a new idea. Okay, don't actually clean the floor with your clothes. So first things first, any injuries?
少し床のタイルを傷めたかもしれません。
I said injuries, not structural damage. That's not the problem. Let's continue the job. I reach my hand out to Sachi, who hasn't budged from the bathroom floor during the conversation.
はい。
Fucking derp. After helping Sachi to her feet and confirming that she's alright, I return to my own work. Silly Sachi. Whew. But seriously, the more you look at this gigantic bathroom, the more it seems out of place in a student dormitory. It's sizable enough that even a grown man would likely get tired trying to clean it alone. Why is giving me question marks? We know who that is. Then again, this academy is dramatically over-equipped in nearly every respect, considering the tiny number of students currently enrolled here. But the one area where they show moderate restraint is the small faculty. But even then, every class is led by a lecturer with special experience in their particular field. Well, since this school was basically built by Sakaki's father, I guess you could think of it as all one big toy he bought for his daughter. Either way, the economic inefficiency of this place isn't really my problem. Sachi, What's with the chirping? Do we have a sparrow trapped in here?
はい。
You're fucking... Whatever. When I turn back in search of the Waysong bird, I find Sachi in an inexplicable state of undress. What on earth are you wearing?
パンツ一丁でしょうか。
I can see that, yes, but She's got her bra on as well, so I think underwear would have been more precise description. Anyway, no, see, I was trying to ask why you've taken off your maid uniform.
それは先ほど転んだ時に服が濡れてしまったので、どうせならもっと効率のいい方法で掃除をしようと思った結果です。
I mean, maybe, but it's not. It depends on what your clothes are made out of. And so you wrapped your uniform around the head of the brush and started dragging it across the floor.
はい、風見さんの一言から思いついた名案です。グッジョブです。
I hate you. Not really, though. You're a sweetheart, but you're kind of derpy. Like Machina, but a different kind of derpy. I suppose her clothes brush is contradicting or contacting more of the floor at once than the standard version. But I'm more than a little dubious about how effective this cleaning instrument will be. In exchange, you're standing around in your underwear in front of a member of the opposite sex. Any thoughts on that?
ダメって。
Sorry, but I'm not familiar with the language of sparrows.
ダメでしょうか。
I hate sparrows. Well, not for me. I'm not the sort to complain about a free show, but...
それなら問題ありませんね。
She just doesn't care. She doesn't care, man. I love it. As soon as the words come out of her mouth, Sachi gets back to work completely nonchalant. Things have gotten troublesome all of a sudden. There may not be any major problems at the present, but, if, say, I don't know, let's just say Amine, for example, were to walk in right now, I think there's a good possibility I'd be dragged into an interrogation even lengthier than the one that followed the JB incident. God, I was actually gonna say, Yumiko's the worst one I'd want to see right now. Of course, thanks, game. Thanks for fucking me over again. At this point, I noticed Sakaki standing frozen just inside the entrance. Plan to take a bath in your clothes?
その必要もなくなったわ。たった今ね。
God shit. Even as she spits out a retort, Sakaki's suspicious glare stays glued to Sachi and her bizarre appearance.
小峰さん、その格好はどうしたの？
Oh, she's gonna blame it all on me. You already know.
風見さんが脱いだ方がいいとおっしゃるので。
Oh, this is the second time. Hold on, Sachi. There are a number of problems with your attempt at an explanation here.
じゃあ、本当のところはどうだって言うの？あなたには前例があるし、返答によっては許さないわよ。
She just hurls, I imagine I'm standing against the back window, and I'm just looking. She just chucks the fucking box cutter, and it gets stuck right in the glass right next to my ear. Oh, prior offender. Oh, you're talking about that time she came into school in her underwear.
Hey.
Listen, oh, the box cutter's out. Oh, Sakaki reaches into her pocket of her skirt and retrieves the usual item. So she carries her self-defense stationery with her, even into the bath? Truly cautious individual. Sachi could learn a thing or two from her example. I think I mentioned this before, but that thing isn't gonna work on me, because I'm just too badass. You just can't. As for the reason Sachi's in her underwear, she decided this would be more efficient of a cleaning method, and took off her clothes on her own initiative.
So,
although I offered my explanation fully expecting it to be rejected, Sakaki accepts my words surprisingly easily. That's because she knows Sachi at this point. It seems she's familiar with Sachi's complete lack of common sense, that even a bizarre story like that sounds perfectly plausible. So anyway, the grand bath is reserved for cleaning at the moment. So, just leave. At this announcement, Sakaki abruptly turns and walks out the bathroom, her long hair streaming behind her. As for Sachi, she's already restarted her cleaning as if nothing had happened. Yeah, the females in this school seem to be somewhat lacking in the shame department. I don't know. I'd say, okay, Amine, no shame. Sachi, no shame. Doesn't give a shit. Makina probably doesn't care too much. Yumiko definitely would care. Same with Michiru. Boom. Done. Or perhaps my preconceptions on the matter are as old-fashioned as wearing a pager on your hip. Ew. Maybe this is just the way things are nowadays. It seems like I've still got quite a lot to learn. Sachi, you're really amazing. In a lot of ways. And I'm not just talking about your body. I have a truly unlimited number of unresolved questions here, but one in particular stands out. Why is it that this girl can strip to her underwear in front of a man without even batting an eyelid, but blushes bright red when you give her anything resembling a compliment? Female thought processes are fucking stupid. Not all, just this one's. In this way, a day spent in close observation of my classmate comes to an end. And starting the next day, there's a clear change in the environment. My environment. Oh no. What? Ooh? Specifically this. Sachi has suddenly moved from her habitual seat directly in front of the teacher's podium to the desk immediately next to mine. Oh. Not that she started pressing her blubber against me, Amine style. She's just changed her seat. Not a particularly dramatic event, really.
ねえユージ、これはどういうことなのか、ちゃんと私に説明して。
I didn't do. I imagine she's actually saying that while she's like on my back with her tits on me, because she's this close. I'd like to hear an explanation myself, honestly. But first of all, can you stop interrogating me as if I'm an unfaithful husband? But this small change seems to have taken everyone around me by surprise, prompting general curiosity.
まさかあんた、痛いけなサチの弱みを握って席を移るように命令したんじゃないでしょうね。
That would be the stupidest thing to blackmail someone over. Like, or make them do. Oh, an interesting scenario. Where would things go from there?
そりゃいやらしい写真を撮ったり部屋に呼び出してってあんたは女の子になんてこと言わせるのよ。
Now you're just coming to conclusions that don't actually exist. I don't remember making you reveal your sick and twisted mind.
ねえねえサッチン、どうしてお兄ちゃんのそばに席を変えたの？
Thanks, Machina. Asking the person that actually matters. Thanks. See, guys, Machina's the best. It's like, hands down. As Machina plunges into the heart of the mather, because she just doesn't give a shit, and doesn't say, it just says whatever she wants, the other two inquisitors catch their breath in anticipation.
特に理由はないよ。ただ
Just?
そっちの方がいいかなってちょっと思っただけで。
I mean, she's closest to the, or closer to all of us, too. I mean, And why exactly would she prefer this seat? Was nearly walking to a girl's bathroom together that much of a bonding experience?
ねえサチ、それってもしかしてユージのことが好きってことなんじゃないの？
Well, I'm sure all of you love me because I'm awesome.
みちる様がですか？
Wow.
私じゃなくてサチがユージのことを好きになったんじゃないかってこと。
I was like, you should have asked her more directly.
うん。
Oh, no response. Having grasped the nature of the question, Sachi closes her eyes in thought.
それは多分違うと思います。
Okay, that's good. I mean, we need to nurture this.
そうなの？
We can't just like go straight into it, you know what I mean?
はい。風見さんが悪い人ではないということは分かりましたが、まだ恋心を抱いたわけではありませんから。
そうなんだ。
Nothing wrong with that.
はい。
Sachi simply answers the question put to her in a steady, bland tone of voice. That hasn't changed at all since from the day I met her.
早くも振られちゃったわね、ユージ。
Yeah, before I even made my move. That's a whole new record.
じゃあ、本当になんとなくなの？
She wants to get close to friends, aka me.
本当になんとなく。
There's a slight smile on Sachi's face as she speaks. I'm pretty confident she's speaking with complete honesty.
でもまだということはこれから好きになる可能性はあるということよね。
Well, I mean, you can't ever rule out the possibilities that something might happen. You never know. The future's all sorts of crazy. You never know what'll happen. So I look up at the sky. Somehow. Am I next to the window? No, hold on. Judging from where the background is, I'm not near the window. Okay. I spent an entire day with her yesterday, but Sachi's thoughts are still beyond my understanding. But it seems clear that her opinion of me has undergone a subtle change of some sort. Yeah, it has. Oh no.
ああ、小峰さん、少しいいかしら。
Oh no. Oh no.
はい。
Oh no. Don't do it, Sachi.
悪いんだけど少し頼みたいことが。
Sachi.
それより赤ちゃん言葉でペットに話しかける癖を直した方がいい。
Damn.
どうして小峰さんがそのことを。
God damn.
私、小峰さんに何かした？
I'm so happy that they put that in there just because. Oh god, it's pretty well known that rabbits can die if they get lonely enough. Okay, you might assume that means you should be petting your bunnies at all times, but in fact, excessive contact can stress their nerves badly enough to inspire escape attempts. Moderation is the rule in our interactions with other creatures. But human beings have a hard time finding that balance, even when we try. All too often, we clumsily misjudge the appropriate distance or stumble in our attempts to maintain it.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん、キッキーなのよさ。ちょっとなあ。
Is this another Machina little thing happening? Please. Yeah, sounds bad. Crisis, to be sure. A recess period. Machina pops up noisily before my eyes, then proceeds to grab at my clothes and shake me back and forth. I ward her off with one hand, paying little attention to the specific content she's of her squawking.
お兄ちゃん、なんで思いっきしスルーするのよさ。
What is the fucking disaster? Well, I'd assume you're just babbling. Can't say I'm sensing a whole lot of danger right now. Oh.
でも本当に大変なの。そんなすまし顔でイケメンやってる場合じゃねえっての。地球が危ないのよさ。
God damn, she's really serious about this one. Fucking. I can't do anything about my face. Leaving that aside, I suppose it wouldn't do to ignore a global crisis.
おう、地球は言い過ぎた。すまん。もっとちっこいな。うちのクラスの話。
Well, I didn't figure it was actually. Oh, oh god. Oh, the hiccups, they're back. That's a pretty dramatic drop in scale, you little punk.
でもな、世界系だとこういう小さなコミュニティが大体世界の命運を握るわけだから、おおむね間違ってはいないはず。
What the hell are you even talking about? Fuck you, hiccups! I will stab you!
まあ、世界やら世界はともかくとして、私たちの半径1キロ圏内において重要な事柄であることには間違いないと思うよ。
That's not too bad. We'll have this over and done with in like 5 minutes. Guaranteed. Oh. Machina is one thing, but if Amine's backing her up, I guess this does warrant my attention. Yeah, okay.
何何の話してるの？
皆さんで集まってどういった要件でしょうか？
They're about to tell me why the school's about to be blown up or something. I have a feeling this is going to get out of hand if everyone jumps into the conversation. It's already out of hand. But just as I'm about to say, shoo away the two late arrivals.
それよ
Well, oh, what? For some reason, Amane jabs out her finger in my direction and powerfully declares something or other. I'd appreciate it if you explained what it is a little more comprehensibly than that.
だからね、そのユージの言う全員ってのがそもそもの問題なわけなのよ。
Huh? Dot. I have no idea what this woman is talking about. Does leading a normal student life require the ability to find enjoyment in this sort of vague, meaningless riddle? In that case, I've still got a ways to go.
ほら、全員って言うには一人足りないでしょ？
Let's see. Sachi, Yumiko, Yamane, Michiru. Got nothing. I got nothing on my mind. Oh, so we're talking about Sakaki, huh? We're finally on the same page. I use the word everyone when only 5 of us are here. Amne is suggesting my unconscious exclusion of Sakaki Yumiko from the group suggests a problem in our social dynamic.
そう、こうして休み時間になるとたまに姿を消し、いたとしても本を読んで他人からの干渉をシャットアウト。榊さん、それで本当にいいのって思ったわけ。
No, she sort of likes being part of the group, from what I can tell. I mean, she's not against it. She's keeping her distance out of her own free will, so presumably this is how she wants it to be. I don't think it's necessarily something we need to worry about.
これまでそうしてきたことが逆に悪循環だったかもしれないじゃない。もっと積極的にコミュニケーションを取れば変わる可能性もあるとは思わない？
I hadn't thought of it that way, but she might be onto something. Sakaki is a human being after all. Much as her box cutter brandishing mischief may stand out, letting those moments of hostility prejudice all of our interactions with her means giving up all hope on humanity. I mean, mutual understanding.
あの女、あれで絶対誘い受けだぜ。構ってほしいくせに周りにチヤホヤされたら迷惑そうに被害者面すんのよさ。多分。
Yes. How'd you reach that conclusion? Do you even have any evidence whatsoever?
知らね。テンプレだとそうなってんだよ。
She's a smart cookie. Oh, okay, we are in the fucking back with the window. God, don't know why I just fucking randomly thought about that. Sorry. Back to the story. We are the main character, so we do sit in the corner with the window that we can look out and look up at the sky and have a sky route, so it's fine. Okay, you can stop talking now.
そうかもしれないけど、私やっぱちょっと怖いな。何かあるとすぐにギラッとくるじゃん、氷の笑みが。
I feel like they're gonna ask me to deal with this because I'm the only one badass enough to deal with her badassery or something.
はい、そうですね。特にみちる様はその笑みの対象になるケースが非常に多く、私としても心中穏やかではありません。
This is what Michiru gets all the time. It's her fault, not anyone else's.
やっぱそうなの。私狙い撃ち。
Yes, she's gonna chuck that knife at you one day.
ともかく市場は捨てましょう。でね、私ちょっと考えたんだけど、誰が一番榊さんと仲良くなれるかを競うってのはどうかなって。
Oh dear God. This is gonna end so badly. A contest?
どんな風に？
The fuck?
そうね、例えば手に触れたら1点とか、服とか袖を引っ張ったら3点とか。
I feel like the hand would be more points than the sleeve, to be honest with you. Is it my imagination or is this sounding increasingly fishy? Also very dangerous.
ユミちゃんは髪の毛が綺麗で長いのよさ。
Oh, and touching her hair? That'd be like 17 points.
じゃあ触れただけなら1点、引っ張ったら3点、抜いたら5点でどう？
God damn, what are we doing? That's just, we don't want to hurt the woman.
切った場合は
Oh my god.
おお、攻めるわね。じゃあ切ったセンチメートルかける10点でどうかしら。
Don't be giving Sachi these ideas, okay?
なかなかの高得点ね。
By the end of this, Yumiko won't have any hair. She'll be bald.
私が本気を出せばユミちゃんの頭を焼け野原みたいにするのなんて造作もないことなのよさ。
Or I'll find you in the hall with a box cutter through your throat. That might also be a possibility. Okay, I'm starting to get slightly concerned. Can we just slow the fuck down here for a second? Are you all seriously gonna do this? My voice of restraint falls on deaf ears. The rest of the group is getting more fired up by the second.
榊さんが読んでいる本を取り上げた場合はどうなるのでしょうか。
This just sounds like bullying. What are we doing?
それじゃあ100点。でもその本を榊さんの頭にかぶせたら1万点。逆に本に榊さんを読ませたらなんと5万点よ。
Wait, make the book read her? What the shit?
すごいです。一発逆転のロマンがありますね。
In Russia, a book reads you. A book reading Sakaki? What does that even mean? Please explain in great detail. Was it? What is it? What was it a surreal gag? Did Amane trip over her tongue in her increasingly frantic excitement? At this rate, I'll likely never know the truth. The bizarre conversation rolls forward, momentum building by the second. You'd think everyone involved was hitting the peak of a chemical-induced high. It might just be my imagination, but sometimes I think I may have found my way into a fairly deranged excuse for a learning environment.
じゃあ勝負は次の休み時間に。一番榊さんと仲良くなれた人の勝ちということで。
Wait. Can I get points for doing something I did in the past? Because I already touched her wrist when she tried to attack me or slap me. So does that count? Give me at least a 5-point starter. No.
やりがいがありますね。
This is awful. This is terrible.
負けないわよ。
All of you are horrible fucks. Do you people actually hate Sakaki or what? The enthusiastic group of conspirators doesn't dignify my perfectly reasonable question with a response. Oh god, I'm just gonna... Tragically, for Sakaki, the next recess period arrives all too quickly.
いいこと？ユージも榊さんにバラしたりしちゃダメだからね。わかった？
I think that'd give me the most points of all. Fine.
お兄ちゃんは得点係だから誰かに肩入れするような行為も慎むのよさ。
Oh, I don't even get to participate. I have to be the ref. Oh, god damn it. Fine. Let's just get this over with. To be honest, I seriously doubt this is going to get us any closer with Sakaki. In fact, it'll push her away even more. But giving the game away would probably just make things awkward in its own sort of weird way. And so I've adopted the typically Japanese policy of watching passively over the situation from a safe distance. Oh no. Sakaki Yumiko, the unexplored territory, the final frontier. Seated at her desk, face buried in a thick book, her body language projects a desire to be left the fuck alone.
榊さん、ちょっと今いい？
Fucking tit punches her. BAM! Just... Okay. The Suo Amane expedition takes the first daring step into the wilderness. Her approach appears impressively normal and natural. Woman's something of a skilled actress, apparently. Of course, she probably could probably be putting that talent to better use than this, but...
何？私たちね、榊さんがいない間にちょっと話し合ったんだけど。
Oh god, here we go.
何か陰湿な話かしら。
いや、そんなんじゃなくてね。
Already getting the glare. You're already getting it. You've already fucked up. Sakaki coolly throws out a perceptive question without bothering to even look up from her book, prompting a flushed denial from Amane.
私たちこれまで榊さんの気持ちを考えずに接してきたんじゃないかと 反省したんです。
And you call, like, cutting off her hair, like, adequate consideration?
それよ。
God, I just want to take Michiru's fucking twin tails and just cut each of them off. I don't know why. I just want to see her, like, could you imagine? Just put your hands on the screen. Actually, she looks really nice that way. Ooh. Okay, we gotta do that, Michiru. What the fuck?
どういう意味？
榊さんが望むなら、私たちも榊さんの意向を邪魔しないように、あまりお互いに干渉しないようにしようかなって。
I'm waiting for the silliness. It's about to happen, isn't it? Oh, because the silly music's happening.
そう。例えば？
Let me have your fucking hair, and then they just attack her.
ねえねえユミちゃん、今どんな本読んでるのよさ。
Oh no, Machina! Don't do it! Machina, you'll be killed! Machina tries to snatch away the book with a surprise attack, but is forcefully rebuffed by Sakaki, who's clearly in a state of heightened awareness.
ち。
Machina clicks her tongue in irrepressible frustration. She'd been gambling on taking the big points with that opportunity, but sadly, her moment has passed with nothing more than a 1-point hand touch.
約1名、今の話の趣旨を全く理解してないみたいだけど。
Well, you gotta give Machina props for trying.
もうマキナ、あんたまた勝手なことして。
Look, it's...
すみません、榊さん。マキちゃんが急にあんなことして、手をひねったりされてませんか？
Oh no, she's gonna go in for the hand to check. Oh, Jesus.
だからといって、わざわざあなたが手を触る必要があるのかしら？はい、万が一のこともありますから、念のために確認を。手のひらと指は大丈夫ですね。あと手首はと。
Now, do you like... Can you do multiple touches on the hand and wrist and stuff? And does it count for multiple points?
ああ、さすがさっちゃん。他人の失敗を自らの得点として引き込むとは。
And she's got, like, the pedigree to actually do it.
油断ならないのよさ。
Machina, shut up! You lost! You failed! Amane and Machina quietly mutter to each other, careful to keep out of Sakaki's earshot. The palm of Sakaki's hands and her fingers are pretty much a package deal, so I'll award 1 point for the pair. With the addition of the risks, Sachi's jumped into an early lead with 2 points.
もうさっちゃんってば、さっきの話をしたすぐ後にそんなことしてたら榊さんに変な子みたいに思われちゃうわよ。
それで、どうして私をバンバン叩くのよ。
How many points is that?
あら、ごめんなさい。お姉ちゃん間違えてしもだわ。ねえねえ知ってる？向こうのおばちゃんってすぐこうやって人叩くねんな。
You can't blame your fucking shit from the country, okay?
そう言ってさらに叩くのやめてほしいんだけど。
Now, do you get a point each time you thump her back? Because clearly, the point, we only got the 2 points for Sachi doing the hand touching. Thumping equals 5 points, and she executed a 5-hit combo. That's a lot of that's 25 points right there. Making excellent use of her folksy Kansai girl act, Amane seizes 25 points in the blink of an eye. The old lady reference also seems like a clever play, taking advantage of the differences in their ages, but expressing my admiration on this point would likely lead to a new conflict. I exercise discretion and keep my trap shut.
あまね、こんな風にバンバン叩いたらユミちゃんに失礼じゃないのよさ。こんな風にねえユミちゃん。
Now you're just piggybacking off of what Amane did. That's less than 5 points.
あなたの方がよっぽど失礼よ。
Because I imagine Machina's doing it rougher. Just when I thought the balance of power had shifted to Amane, Machina uses her established thoughtlessness as cover to launch a new series of attack, quickly acquiring 40 points. Keeping up with the scoring is beginning to prove challenging in its own right.
あれユミコ、
制服のボタン取れてない？
Whoa! What? No, not the buttons.
あ、いや、なんでもないです。その、榊さん。
She's gonna do like a whirlwind and slit all of your throats at once. Sakaki anticipates Michiru's approach and brings it to a premature halt with her powerful glare. The pseudo tsundere wilts like a potted plant under the desert sun. Whoa!
確かにボタン取れてますよ。はい。
Holy shit, Sachi moved at the speed of fucking light. Ooh. Seizing the moment once again, Sachi deftly plucks a button from Sakaki's uniform, then holds it out for inspection in the palm of her hand. What the fuck? I mean, it's Sachi, so she probably could have undone it real quick without anyone realizing, but holy shit!
そう。ありがとう。
God.
いえ、当然のことですから。
This is fucking stupid! We're fucking with her too much! Sakaki's clearly dubious. In comparison, Sachi's beaming from ear to ear. She's got the guts to launch a bold attack like that under such risky circumstances. I'm just gonna say Yumiko probably wouldn't get as mad at Sachi as everyone else. In deference to our dauntless soul of a maid, I mentally award 50 points, bringing Sachi's total to 52. She's regained the lead in a flash.
よろしければすぐにボタンをお付けしますが。
Oh, you're sewing it back. Oh my god, that's a million points.
勝手になさい。
See? Like, it's Sachi, so.
はい、お任せください。
ちょっと服を引っ張らないでよ。
What? She's gotta work on it. What do you want?
申し訳ありません。針を通すもので少しこちらに寄っていただけると。
Dude, guys, I think honestly Sachi's got this in the bag. Like, no one else could do this. Sachi launches a follow-up attack. Pulling on Sakaki's school uniform earns her 3 points, bringing her total to 55.
それでなぜあなたは反対側を引っ張るのよ。
I'm helping.
のび太分バランスよくしといた方がいいかと思ったのよさ。迷惑だったか？
はっきりと迷惑だわ。
I feel so bad. It's not even at its worst yet, I'm sure.
じゃあ元に戻すな。
But what do you... Oh, no.
内側に引っ張ったって元に戻らないわよ。
You're all stupid. Makina adds 2 tugs for a total addition of 6 points. With a score of 46, she's hot on Sachi's heels.
あなたたち、一体何を企んでいるの？
Yumiko knows. She knows something's up. Sakaki's not completely oblivious. By this point, she's clearly realized that she's become the group's plaything. Her voice has a dangerous edge to it.
もう、そんなことないってば。せっかくの綺麗な髪に白髪ができちゃうわよ。そんなわけないでしょ。ごまかさないで。また触らないで。
I'd rather her hair not turn white. She's got beautiful long black hair.
でもほら枝毛。
Oh, why you oh no, don't do it.
嘘もつかないで。いや、ほんとよ、ここ。
Amane seems to have discovered a genuine split end. Sakaki falters for a moment, obviously thrown off her balance. Devious as Amane may be at times, I don't think this was planned beforehand.
別に気にしないわ、この程度。
But you gotta get rid of those split ends, right? I mean, not that I really care. It's just...
そういうわけにはいかないでしょ。身だしなみくらいしとかないと、ズボラでみっともない女になっちゃうわよ。
Sakaki attempted to bury the split end in her thick hair, but Amane smoothly intercedes and takes up position behind her. Compared to the clearly unnatural interactions earlier, this is a convincingly normal development. From a neutral perspective, it would appear an action of pure goodwill and friendliness on Amane's part. Accordingly, Sakaki proves unable to offer any firm resistance. 1, 2, 3 touches of hair. Of course, unbeknownst to her, Amane's racking up points by the second.
うまい。
あまねえめいいポジションに入り込んだのよさ。
Okay, Machina. Here's what you do. Get right in front of Yumiko and launch a tit attack. You just punch her right in the breast. I don't know how many points that'd be. Having won Sakaki's trust for the moment, Amane no longer has any need to employ risky, aggressive tactics. As she slowly and steadily racks up points, Machina and Sachi's faces grow increasingly. What the fuck was increasingly? Tense with desperation.
何よ。
Fixing your hair, getting all these points.
本当に綺麗な髪だと思って。あ、枝毛どうしよう。抜いちゃってもいいの？
Oh my god, she's even gonna pull out her hair with assistance. Stop it. Amne.
あ、私枝毛切り持ってるから私が。
Oh gee, well, yeah, that makes sense. Oh.
わかったわよ。あまねにお願いするからそんなに睨まないでよ。
Michiru, you were out of the competition before it even started. You suck at this.
ありがとう、みちる。
なんで私だけ。
Why must I suffer? ... Michiru, it's just painful watching you. The girl's thoughts are written too plainly on her face, especially when she's up to no good. Sakaki's going to shoot her down every time. Perhaps this will inspire her to take a good long look at herself. So fucking happy. Not even hiding it. On the other extreme, Amane is already coasting into a leisurely victory lap. Combing through Sakaki's long hair, she snips out split ends with the scissors she borrowed from Michiru. As she's racking up another 10 points with every centimeter she harvests, she's already well into triple digits. I don't think she's gonna let you cut her hair for that long. Although Sakaki's keeping her expression blank, her reaction to Amane's fiddling with her hair appears to be something like relaxed boredom. Putting aside the points in this silly contest, it seems like they really might be getting friendlier.
ユミちゃん、決闘しよう決闘。友情が芽生えるまで殴り合おう。
Fuck, what?
お断りよ。
How about we just punch the shit out of each other till we become friends?
榊さん、面白そうな本をお持ちですね。よろしければ私にも見せていただけませんか？
You know, the whirlwind of throat cutting I was talking about earlier? That's coming. It's coming. I feel it in my testicles.
不穏だから。いや。
It's Sachi. She doesn't have an evil bone in her body. Machina and Sachi try their best to claw back into the fight, but Sakaki's on high alert. Their hands are just tied. At this point, it's no exaggeration to say this match has all been decided.
はーい、終わったわ。みちるも、ハサミありがとう。
I was hoping to see, like, when it did this, when she was done with the scissors, her hair would just be gone. Like, it'd be, like, not gone, but, like, it'd be, like, shoulder length. Very soon, the chime heralding the end of the recess period will sound. At that moment, this battle will be concluded as well. Sitting comfortably on a commanding lead, Amane refrains from touching Sakaki's hair longer than necessary, bringing the grooming session to a natural end. You lost! Long since out of the running, Michiru seems destined to end the match with an inept 0 points. Oh? As Amane hands over the scissors, they slip through the dejected Michiru's hands and clatter against the floor. As a side note, don't get the idea that Michiru is only careless when depressed. This sort of thing happens all the time.
あ、ごめんごめん。
大丈夫。あったあった。
Oh my god, is Michiru about to win somehow? Dropping down under the desks, Michiru crawls forward a bit in the direction of the group. Picking up her scissors, she immediately begins to stand up.
ちょっと、そんなところで立ち上がった？
Ooh, Space Marines? As Michiru's head lunges toward her like the world's clumsiest uppercut, Sakaki instinctively reaches out with her hands to defend herself. Of course, in those hands, she's still holding the book she's been protecting all this time. Ooh. Wow! Michiru wins! I like how Machina just starts laughing. In the next instant, Sakaki's frozen in place. Her book, knocked violently out of her hands, now rests on top of her head. Apparently unable to process the situation, Sakaki stands perfectly still. Yumiko, just take the book off your head. Sakaki's face is blank with dazed confusion. The hardcover book lies open across the crown of her head like some bizarre helmet. It's a truly surreal moment. I find myself staring blankly, utterly at a loss for words. Machina has already burst into an explosion of tactless laughter, and Amine's trying and failing to contain her own amusement. Sachi, on the other hand, gazes with some bitterness at this truly astonishing bottom of the ninth comeback. I think Michiru won, guys. And in that moment, the bell echoes through the classroom, ending the contest. Classic recess. Michiru. At the next recess period, we've gathered in the hallway in an attempt to avoid Sakaki's notice.
はーい、というわけで優勝はユージ、発表をお願い。
I think you are all well aware already, with a final score of 10,000 points earned by planting Sakaki's book on top of her head. Michiru's our champion.
悪いわね、みんな。
She did that, but either she did that by actually being smart for once, or just or just fucking straight luck.
なんか納得いかないのよさ。
I did like Machina's attempt. Let's fucking fight each other, and we'll become friends.
全くです。
God damn it.
悲しいわね、負け犬の遠吠え。でも認めなさい。家庭はどうあれ結果が全て。運も実力のうちってね。
God, don't get a big head, Michiru. Like, your head's already fucking empty enough as it is. Michiru may have been completely nonplussed by her victory at first, but upon grasping the situation, she's instantly puffed herself up like a peacock. I think it's fairly clear that the girl has a lot of backed up resentment.
みんなに勝つチルチルなんてチルチルじゃないのよさ。
Got that right.
はい、みちる様らしくありません。みちる様、バランスを取るためにも次の機会はぜひ負けてくださいませ。
She won by sheer luck this time.
そこまで言う必要ないでしょ。
Only to you. Like, you're the whippin' boy, I guess.
まあまあ、ええやんみんな。
Amine offers the group vague, soothing words in full Kansai dialect. Oh god, no.
ところでみちる、最後のあれって狙ってたわけじゃないわよね。もちろん偶然でしょ。え？あ、いや、もちろん計算づくに決まってるじゃない。
You guys know when usually Amine does her Kansai accent, right? It's when she's angry. Michiru's voice rings with bold confidence. Judging from her stilted phrasing, it's most likely a complete lie. But the words, nevertheless, sound fairly convincing as they echo hollowly down down the hallway. At that moment, everyone else freezes in pure shock. With a quick survey of our surroundings, I soon learn why, because Yumiko's right there. I don't miss Amine mouthing the word idiot with a slightly smug look on her face, either. Her reaction is to defeat is to plot revenge, it would seem. Quite a woman.
でもこれで本当にユミコと少しは仲良くなれたのかしら。
No, I think not. Sorry.
なんでよ。
I don't know, ask her, she's right there.
多分みちるがもう無事じゃいられないからかな。
She just, oh no.
どういう意味よ、それ。
She about to come out dual-wielding box cutters? Yep.
ふーん、わざとだったのね、あれ。
With a familiar, ominous sound, the shadowy figure that snuck up behind Michiru offers a few ice-cold words. The smile on Michiru's face instantly hardens into a rigid grimace. Copious streams of sweat begin to run down her forehead and along her cheeks because she's an idiot.
どうして教えてくれなかったのよ。
I felt like she just came out to see what the fuck we were doing in the hallway. At last aware of her plight, Michiru squeezes out a few whimpering words of reproach. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just noticed a moment ago myself.
黙ってなさいって目で脅されててごめんね。可愛らしく言うな。捕まねえ。あんた分かってて私に聞いたでしょ。
Michiru, you might, maybe, want to start running.
てへ
Oh my god.
てへんじゃねえ。
Take it and fucking shove it down your throat and...
でも安心しました。みちる様にはふさわしい終わり方でほっとしています。
ほっとすんな。
She's gonna kill you. I'm just...
一件落着なのよさ。なあユミちゃんも。
分かってると思うけど、当然あなたたちも絶対に許さないから。
I figured. Am I not part of this? So I don't want to be caught in the whirlwind of throat slitting.
ほら、ある意味仲良くなったと思わない？
You're such an optimist, Amine.
私はどうしたら
Run. Fly, you fools. Well, probably the same thing as the rest of us. Retreat! Double time!
ちょっと待ちなさいよ
We're hacking. God damn it.
それはこっちのセリフだわ。
This day would go down as the first time in the Academy's history that all of its students were simultaneously absent from class. But it's said that no one involved dared to speak the reason why. Also, I like how we're running and looking up at the sky at the same time. God, that was just a terrible plan. Like, straight up. Oh, and we're still looking up at the sky. Terrible plan. And we're looking up at the sun. Bad idea. We should have never done this. I feel like I should have gotten let off the hook. Like, I was just counting points. Sure, I was aware that the whole thing was happening, but shut up! Shut up! I did my job! And I guess I deserve it.